Welcome back to Fable Loop. Some memories feel borrowed, like they didn't start with us, but they still won't let go. Tonight, I've got 3 of those memories. A playground that laughs when no one's there, a train that never meant to stop, and a mirror that moved first. Settle in and see which one follows you after the video. Playgrounds are supposed to be safe. Sun-faded plastic, chipped paint, and gravity you can trust. But sometimes the sound of laughter doesn't come from kids. It comes from the equipment. There was a playground near my old neighborhood. Bright red swings, chipped blue paint on the slide. Nothing special, except it wasn't on any map. And no adults ever seemed to notice it. When I was a kid, I played there alone. But sometimes I'd hear laughter. Not from other kids, from the equipment itself. The swings creaked in rhythm, like someone was pumping their legs. The merry-go-round spun without wind, and the slide breathed, slow and steady, like it was asleep. One day, I brought a friend. He didn't see the playground at all. He just looked at me, confused, asking why I was standing in an empty lot. That's when the laughter stopped. The next time I went back, the playground was gone. Grass had grown where the wood chips were, like it had never existed. But every now and then, walking past that corner, I hear the faint squeak of a swing, and I feel like the playground is waiting for me to come back alone. If you pass an empty lot and hear a swing squeak, don't look for footprints. Some places only show up when you're alone. Late night trains feel like portals, half dream, half destination, but what if everyone aboard is only pretending to sleep and they're waiting for you to try the brake? I once boarded a train late at night. I don't remember buying a ticket, but I had one in my pocket. The station was empty, except for me and the train, humming quietly, waiting. Inside, the seats were all filled, but no one moved. They just sat there, perfectly still, eyes closed, like they were listening to something I couldn't hear. The train started moving. No announcements, no conductor. Just the sound of wheels grinding over endless tracks. I kept waiting for my stop. But the stations we passed weren't real. Names I didn't recognize, written in letters that shifted every time I blinked. At one, I saw people on the platform, frozen, mid-step, like mannequins. Hours passed, or maybe minutes. Time didn't feel right there. Finally, I stood to pull the emergency brake. But the moment my hand touched it, every passenger opened their eyes at once. All of them. And they looked straight at me. I blacked out. When I woke up, I was back in my own bed. No ticket, no station, no proof. But sometimes, when I close my eyes on long car rides, I hear the hum of that train again. And I wonder if I ever really got off. Sometimes we think we got off. Then a hum in the dark reminds us the ride might still be moving, just without tracks. Mirrors are supposed to copy us perfectly, but if your reflection ever gets ahead of you, even by a heartbeat, you'll never trust glass the same way again. There was a mirror in my old house, tall, cracked at the corner, leaning against the hallway wall. I used to stop and stare at it on my way to bed. At first it was just me, tired eyes, messy hair, but sometimes I noticed my reflection was a second too late, like it was catching up. One night, I leaned in close. I whispered, "I know you're not me." And I swear, it smiled before I did. I froze. The air felt heavy, like the house was holding its breath. Then my reflection blinked, twice. But I hadn't moved. That was the first time I ran to my room without looking back. The next morning, the mirror was gone. My parents swore we never owned one like that, but the wall where it stood still had a faint outline, like something heavy had leaned there for years. To this day, I avoid mirrors at night because I'm not sure which one of us is supposed to look away first. If a mirror smiles before you do, walk away. Some faces aren't meant to match. Those are 3 more memories I don't think are mine, though they might be now. Tell me which one stuck with you in the comments, and if you've got a memory that doesn't feel like yours, share it. I'm collecting them. New stories drop soon. Subscribe so you don't forget before they do. Good night.